After speaking at a conference recently, I decided to attend a session on using technology in the classroom. Two teachers introduced a number of digital tools and websites they had used at their school. As with most technology talks, the session skimmed over a number of options for updating instruction and included some examples of student projects. When the session was over, I had two immediate thoughts. The digital tools were really impressive. The projects, not so much. The first thought is the result of my age. I grew up watching the early James Bond movies and the original Star Trek TV show, and I was fascinated by the gadgets on those shows. To my amazement, many of those gadgets exist today, and tools the writers of those shows never thought of exist as well. For example, the two teachers used digital cameras to take pictures. No waiting for film to develop. Uploaded the pictures, edited them, added sound and text, and created a digital slideshow. Children in our classrooms take these processes for granted, but seeing what technology can do and the potential it has for transforming education astonishes me. The second thought is the result of my lifelong commitment to teaching, speaking, and improving oral communication. Project after project showcase students speaking in podcasts, online presentations, digital stories, movies, interactive online posters, and more. And it was clear no one had taught them how to be effective oral communicators. These were the equivalent of digital rough drafts. Children were using tools that enabled them to share information with real audiences, yet communication seemed to be an afterthought instead of the reason for selecting the multimedia format. Think of it this way. It would be absurd to ask a student to look for metaphors in a novel if she had never been taught about metaphors. It is equally absurd to ask a student to make a podcast if she has never been taught how to speak well. I apologize if this sounds harsh, but the project suggested that the teachers had focused on the features of the technology tools/toys rather than how those tools could be used to improve instruction. I had the impression students were only told, click here to go to the page, click here to upload, click here to record, click here to save, and so on. To use a phrase from way before the digital era, let's not put the cart before the horse. Let's not value the tool above the learning, the bling above the content. Sometime later, I had a third thought. Digital technology gives teachers a unique opportunity to enhance instruction using tools that engage today's students and foreshadow tomorrow's innovations. We can update instruction to give students the skills they need to be successful in school and throughout their lives. We can use digital devices to reinforce core skills, especially effective oral communication. But we have to emphasize the skills, not the devices.